Today, we dive deep into the life and career of Jannik Sinner, the Italian sensation taking over world tennis. From his beginnings as a skiing prodigy in the Italian Alps to becoming world number one, a Grand Slam champion, and a headline maker both on and off the court. We'll explore his remarkable rise, the coaching masterminds behind his success, his fiery rivalry with Carlos Alcaraz, and even the hot gossip surrounding his personal life. Yes, his romance with Anna Kalinskaya and those spicy U.S. Open rumors. And of course, we'll touch on his wealth, lifestyle, and what we expect from him in the U.S. Open that's unfolding right now. Get ready because this is going to be hot tea you don't want to miss. Jannik Sinner was born in August 2001 in a small Italian mountain town called San Candido, deep in the Dolomites. Unlike most tennis stars, his first love wasn't tennis at all, it was skiing. In fact, as a child, he was one of Italy's most promising junior skiers, winning national championships. His parents worked ordinary jobs, his dad a chef, his mom a waitress, yet they instilled in him a relentless work ethic. But by age 13, Jannik shocked everyone when he decided to leave skiing behind and fully commit to tennis. Moving away from his family at such a young age, he joined a tennis academy in northern Italy. It wasn't an easy road. Unlike Carlos Alcaraz or Novak Djokovic, he wasn't a standout junior. He was often overlooked, considered too skinny, too quiet. Yet Sinner had something most didn't: unshakable focus, ice-cold discipline, and an almost machine-like mentality. By 2018, Sinner turned professional, and in 2019 he became the youngest Italian in history to win an ATP Challenger title at just 17. That same year, he was named ATP Newcomer of the Year, something no Italian had ever achieved before. By 2020, he was competing against the world's best, announcing himself as the new kid ready to shake the system. What separates Sinner is his consistency. He doesn't rely on flashy trick shots. Instead, he breaks down opponents with surgical precision. Fans often say he plays robot tennis: clinical, ruthless, mistake-free. It's this discipline that's carried him to the top. Behind every great champion is a great team. For Sinner, his core coaches have been Simone Vagnozzi and Darren Cahill. Cahill, a legendary coach who's worked with Andre Agassi, Leighton Hewitt, and Simona Halep, brought experience and strategy. Vagnozzi added technical expertise and stability. Then came the fitness evolution. In 2024, Sinner brought in Novak Djokovic's longtime trainer Marco Panici and physio Ulises Badio, helping him push through grueling 5-set marathons. More recently, he returned to his former fitness coach, Umberto Ferrara, signaling his desire to find balance between power and endurance. And let's not forget the family touch. His dad often travels and even cooks for the team, keeping Jannik grounded and fueled up. Sinner's career has exploded with silverware. In 2024, he delivered a dream season, winning the Australian Open, the US Open, the ATP Finals, and 3 Masters 1000 titles. This cemented him as the world number one by year's end. In 2025, he defended his Australian Open crown, reached the French Open final in a 5-set thriller against Carlos Alcaraz, and then conquered Wimbledon, becoming the first Italian man to ever win the most prestigious title in tennis. To put it into perspective, by just 24 years old, Sinner already owns multiple Grand Slams, Masters titles, and the ATP Finals trophy. Italy has never seen a player like him, and he's already rewriting history books. But even champions hit walls. At the 2025 Cincinnati Open, Sinner faced Alcaraz once again in the final. The match started disastrously. He fell behind 0 to 5 in the first set and then shockingly retired due to illness. Fans were stunned. Critics questioned his fitness, and some wondered if the endless rivalry with Alcaraz was beginning to take a toll. That defeat left a bitter taste ahead of the US Open, raising questions. Is his body starting to crack under the relentless schedule? Or was this just a minor setback? Personal life and the hot tea. Now, let's spice things up because fans don't just care about trophies, they want the drama. Sinner is already worth around $30 million. He's earned over $10 million in prize money in a single season and nearly $15 million in endorsements. He's sponsored by Nike, Head, Gucci, Rolex, Lavazza, and Alfa Romeo. He lives in Monaco, drives luxury cars, and has the kind of wealth most 24-year-olds can only dream of. Yet he remains understated. No flashy Instagram flexing, no show off mansions, just quiet luxury and focus. But here's where it gets juicy. In 2024, Sinner went public with his relationship with Russian tennis star Anna Kalinskaya. They were the golden couple of tennis, supporting each other at tournaments, spotted sharing hugs and kisses at the US Open, and sending fans into a frenzy. Then came the rumors, whispers of arguments, tension, even a breakup in late 2024. By 2025, during the Italian Open, Sinner declared he was not in a relationship. Yet the gossip didn't end. Just weeks ago, fans spotted Sinner and Kalinskaya chatting warmly at the US Open, fueling rumors of a possible reconciliation. Could the golden couple of tennis be back? Or are they just playing with fans' imaginations? Adding more fuel, Sinner was also photographed in Monte Carlo with Russian model Lara Lieto. Though he insisted he's single, tabloids went wild, suggesting he's caught between romance and focus on tennis. For a player as private as Sinner, these rare glimpses into his love life create an even bigger buzz. Here's where tennis fans get their money's worth. The rivalry between Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz, nicknamed Sincaraz. This isn't just a rivalry, it's the storyline shaping the next decade of tennis. They've played over a dozen times, with Alcaraz holding a slight edge. Their clashes are unpredictable, full of shot-making brilliance, five-set marathons, and pure adrenaline. The 2025 French Open final was one of the greatest matches of all time. Sinner had championship points, but Alcaraz stormed back in a five-set epic. Then, just weeks later, Sinner got his revenge, defeating Alcaraz at Wimbledon to win his first title there. What makes it special is the contrast in style. Alcaraz is fiery, flashy, and charismatic. Sinner is calm, icy, and methodical. Fire versus ice, passion versus precision. Every time they meet, it feels like a Grand Slam final, even when it isn't. Many believe this rivalry could surpass Federer versus Nadal or Djokovic versus Murray, becoming the defining rivalry of this era. As the US Open unfolds right now, Sinner enters with both pressure and expectation. He's the defending champion, the world number one, but questions linger after his Cincinnati collapse. Can he stay healthy? Can he handle Alcaraz again under the lights of New York? Sinner himself admitted recently that he once promised his parents he'd quit tennis if he wasn't ranked in the top 200 by his mid-20s. Clearly, he's far exceeded those expectations. But now the pressure is different. He's not just fighting to break through, he's fighting to stay on top. The crowd, the media, the rivals, they're all watching. And fans are eager to see whether Jannik Sinner can cement his place as the king of hard courts. So, what's the verdict? Jannik Sinner is more than just a tennis player. He's a story of sacrifice, hard work, discipline, and yes, drama. He's already a Grand Slam champion, a millionaire, a style icon, and the headline of tennis gossip columns. But beyond all that, he's shaping up to be the player of his generation. Whether it's rekindling sparks with Anna Kalinskaya, fueling the rivalry of the decade with Carlos Alcaraz, or chasing yet another US Open crown, one thing is clear. This is just the beginning. Keep watching because the Jannik Sinner story is only getting hotter.